Hi everyone, today I'm excited to present my final project for course English for Transportation and Logistics. The focus of this project is how we can use AI tools to create and improve an English instruction of transportation system. For my case study, I have chosen the Taipei MRT, which is a vital part of everyday life in Taipei. I will explain how I use AI, how I revise the content, and what I learned from this project. And my name is Yiting Wang, and I'm studying at Danjiang University, majoring in transportation management. This system, I took a course called English for Transportation and Logistics. It's not a typical English class. Instead, it teaches you how to use English in professional setting, especially related to transportation and logistics. Personally, I'm really interested in urban transportation, and since I use the Taipei MRT almost every day for commuting, school, or even hanging out with friends, I want to make it the focus of my final project. Through this project, I aim not only to improve my English skills, but also to gain a deeper understanding of the transportation system that impacts our daily lives. For this project, the typical I chose is the Taipei MRT system. The Taipei MRT is the largest and most important urban transit network in Taiwan. It connects nearly every district of Taipei and New Taipei, making it the backbone of public transportation for millions of residents and visitors. I chose this system because I use it all the time, and I have noticed how convenient, reliable, and essential it is for daily commuting. And I also want to challenge myself by explaining something I know well, but in English, and to see how AI tools can help me organize and express my idea more clearly. Overall, my motivation is to combine my personal experience with professional knowledge and to use this project as a way to improve my English communicating ability, especially in a transportation context. To complete this project, the main AI tools I used was ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an advanced language model developed by OpenAI. It can answer questions, generate text, and help with a variety of language-related tasks. I used ChatGPT to create drafts for my English introduction, to answer questions about the Taipei MRT, and to simulate conversation and expressions. Some great advantages of ChatGPT are that its response instantly, is flexible in its interaction, and can adjust the content based on my needs or follow-up questions. It is also a very useful tool for practicing English, brainstorming new ideas, and receiving expansions of feedback for improvement. Let me share how I actually use AI tools in this project. First, I start by asking ChatGPT to generate an English introduction to the Taipei MRT. For example, I type, "Please introduce to the Taipei MRT in English." ChatGPT immediately provided a detailed English introduction, including information about the system's history, feature, and importance. Next, I read through the AI-generated content to check for key facts, accuracy, and clarity. After that, I made edits such as adding specific detail, correcting any mistake, and reorganizing the information to fit my report. This process helped me combine the strengths of AI. Here is an example of the original English draft the ChatGPT generated for me. After reviewing that AI draft, I made several important revisions to ensure the content was accurate and relevant. For example, I specified that the Taipei AMT has 6 main lights: the red, blue, green, orange, or brown, and circular lights. And I also included that the total system length is about 130 km, and there are 131 stations in total. To make it more practical, I mentioned that major transfer stations such as Taipei Main Stations, Mancha, and Ximen, since these are the key points where people often switch lines. Additionally, I clarified that the MRT lines connect important business districts, education zones, and famous tourist attraction across the city, making it a true lifeline for Taipei. In addition to these points, I made further improvements. I include information about the ticket options available, like the EC card and iPads, which are essential for daily user. I added data on train frequencies. Mention that during peak hour, trains come every 2 and 3 minutes, which ensures a smooth and efficient flow for commuters. I highlight the accessibility features such as elevator ramps and friendly spaces for the elderly, disabled, or family with children. I also point out that the daily ridership of the Taipei MRT is about 2 million people, which shows how important and widely used this system is. Finally, I'm emphasize the conveniences of transferring to other transportation modes, like buses and U-bike, making the MRT an integrated part of the city's entire transportation network. When revising the content, I focused on several aspects. First, I enhanced the details and the data to make sure the information was up to date and relevant for my audience. Second, I used bullet points and clear organization to make the introduction easy to follow and more professional. Third, I add more practical information such as ticketing and transfer options, which are things people actually use in daily life. Finally, I carefully adjusted the grammar and wording so the English will sound more natural and academic, fitting the standards of a professional presentation. This process really helped me learn how to improve AI, generate content, and make it my own. Now, let me present my final result in introductions of the Taipei MRT system. The Taipei MRT system offers many outstanding features and benefits. The trains arrive very frequently, often every few minutes, which greatly reduces waiting time. The stations are equipped with comprehensive barriers-free facilities, so everyone, including the elderly and people with disabilities, can travel comfortably. There are multilingual signs and announcements, making it easy for foreign visitors to use these systems. The use of smart cards like EC cards allows for quickly and easy entry and exit, speeding up the whole process. Most importantly, the MRT system is closely linked with buses, U-bike, and other transportation options, making it very easy to transfer and travel around the city without any hassle. The Taipei LRT currently serves more than 2 million passengers every day, and this number keeps growing each year as the city expands. Recently, new lines such as the circular line and the wider line has been added, providing even more coverage and convenience. In the future, they are planned to expand the system further, including building more lines, upgrading stations, and adopting smart technologies like digital tickets and real-time travel information. The MT is also focusing on green transportation, such as energy-saving train and eco-friendly facility, to promote sustainable urban development. All these efforts aim to make public transportation even more efficient, convenient, and accessible for everyone in Taipei. Finally, I want to share my reflections on these projects. Through this experience, I learned how to use AI tools like ChatGPT not only to generate content but also to critically revise, and improve the information. I become more aware of the strengths and limitations of AI. While it can provide a great starting point, it is still important for us to check the facts, details, and adjust the tone to fit our needs. These projects also help me improve my English writing, organization, and presentation skills, especially in a professional context. In the future, I plan to use more references, charts, and maybe even interviews to further enrich my reports. Most importantly, I feel more confident in using AI as a helpful assistant in my studies and look forward to exploring more ways to combine technology with my learning. Thank you.